Ah, here we are. Just gonna close that. Let's see. All right. Alrighty then. Uh, hey everyone. Uh, just checking real quick if people can hear me. You know, I kind of rushed into this and everything, and mainly because I wanted to get something to eat. So, uh, sorry. All right, I kind of fiddled with the mic a bit and everything. So, just to make sure one more time, can everyone hear me? Because if they can, then we're good to go. Let's see. Yep, you can hear me. All right, cool, cool. So, hey everyone, how's everyone going today? Uh, let's see. Yeah. And actually, here, let me see. Because now I'm just now looking at the quality of this camera that I got this webcam. Oh yeah, that's a big difference. That's kind of a huge difference from the from the from the MacBooks mic to then this one right here. So it's a Logitech camera, so it's not the most expensive camera, but it gets the job done. Pinhead Larry apparently finally beat Baldur's Gate 3 last night, which is great. There's some real cinematography right now. Oh yeah, totally. Uh, two camera angles. So just gonna chuck down some water right here. Insert the Minecraft drinking sound, and there you go. All right. So what are we making today? So today we are gonna continue with our journey to get these commissions done. Now I've gathered more commissions since then, and kind of have an idea of what to do next. But let me see here, because there's still a lot of sketch commissions that I gotta get through. So let me let's bring these up right here just to see real quick which ones I should do. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna also open up the I'm gonna also open up the illustration commissions as well, because depending on how we do today, I might want to at least do one or two of those. But even then, like, those take longer. So let me open this up here. Let's see. So there's the sketch ones. Open a new window. And then open the illustration ones. Just so we have them all here. Alright. Let's see. What are some ones I could possibly do? Let's see. Alright. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna... Yeah, I think I have an idea of what to do for today. Yeah, there's one specific illustration commission I think I might do today, because apparently it's International Bikini Day. So maybe that, but let's see. There's another one here that I think I'll do this one first, for the first of these sketch commissions, which is yep, right here. So I'll put the I'll switch the screens right now, so you can get a good look at what I'm talking about. So let's see this one. All right, you don't need to see that. So Hand of Vod wants, and actually this was way before we even got the full reveal for this. So a young Rosalina with a young Pauline. So this one's definitely this one's definitely definitely one that I will definitely enjoy. Because it's cute, really cute. And then this one for I guess National Bikini Day and stuff. And again, we'll see where we're at when we get this one done. But yeah, okay. So let's. Actually, I'm going to switch back to my camera and everything real quick because there's one last thing I need to set up right before we get into this. So yeah, hang on a bit real quick, and just chat. How have you guys been doing? Like, how was the for those who live in America and stuff? How was all the noise and the explosions and everything last night from all the fireworks and all? Let's see. I mean, me personally, I didn't go out and shoot any fireworks or look at any. I was just inside, sketching some things. It was fine. A little too much for me. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay. I'm not going to be able to do this unless I switch over to the screen, so you guys are definitely going to see this. So, bam. So here's the main screen we're gonna do for today. And yeah, again, I'm gonna get started real quick, but I just need to take care of one last little thing. So if you see, we have this little thing up in the corner here. We're gonna put this thing right in the bottom here, and I'll explain what's going on with this and everything in a second as soon as I get this taken care of. So let's see, image slideshow. Go. I don't know just yet, Tyler, but I will say this: when we hang on, I gotta find the image files for this. When I showed Gator that image and then kind of just saw the reaction to everyone, both him and I were kind of like, we might want to do this one day. We might want to do this one day. Maybe not soon, but that's not a bad story idea. Who's that next to Tracy's girlfriend? I'll explain a bit. Again, just want to make sure I get these images before we get started. So let's see. There's those two. Yeah, you're probably going to see something up on the screen. Again, just make sure I get these. Let's see. Wait, what? Okay, you know what? I think I'll just... Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah. Alright, we'll just use these. And let's see, let's first fit this thing to the screen, just so I can... Like that. Please let me size this up more, please. Thank you. All right. We'll just have it be like this for now. Playing Smash while I watch the stream? Cool. Who are you maining, may I ask? Alright. I think we're good with this. Alright. So. Let's see. Yep, that looks good. That looks fine for now. We can just deal with that. Okay, so. Oh, Cartoons? Oh, Cartoons means Bowser? Guess what? Guess what, Cartoons? Hang on. Here, you know what? Here, you know what? Let me grab my mains real quick. My usual mains real quick for Smash. Because I have their amiibo right here. So, right before we get started and everything, let's just goof off a little bit before we get started. Okay. So, my usual main is Bowser. I'm gonna go from like most played to least played, I think, just because yeah. So yeah, Bowser. Yeah, I just realized I need to dust this off. Banjo. Let's see. Inkling. Bluebird himself. Oh, look at that. He's trying to run off. He's trying to run off already. It's totally not me, just, so okay. And then, ever since 64, you know, I'm sure you don't recognize this guy, but, you know, it's kind of a big deal. So, but yeah, those are my mains usually. Okay, enough goofing around. Well, we're still gonna goof around, but let's get started with a couple explanations here. So, all right, so, and I'm gonna lower the volume of the music just so I can actually like kind of hear myself a little more, because right now we gotta do some. This is like the most. We gotta do one quick little bit of serious talk before we you know, go on with the goofiness and everything like that. So, all right. So, so today's stream basically is dedicated towards one of our fellow outcasts right here, Amanda M. Snyder. She's helped us with quite a few of our Tales of Outcast comics, including I'll bring it up right here. And like, here's the thing: if you've been reading Tales of Outcast and you've seen any of the cute Kentaro comics, she's our artist for that. So basically, yeah, this right here. And actually, let me make sure that you can get a good look at this right here. So yeah, bring it over here. And crap, this is already going awry. Hang on, let me shrink this box a little bit just so I can show you guys and everything. So yeah, so mainly like the cute little Kentaro comics she's been doing, which I think her art is pretty gorgeous. And right now, we are dedicating this this particular stream to Amanda specifically because, mainly because, without getting into too many details and stuff, Amanda's been going through some rough stuff recently. I won't get into it because it's kind of personal and everything, but just to basically help support her and to, you know, show some gratitude for everything she's done so far for us. I am going to pin a link to her webcomic, Checkout Lane. So let's see here. I will be. She's not dead. She's not dead. Oh God, no. No, no. Again, she's just been going through some rough life stuff and everything right now. So, uh, so again, to dedicate this stream, I'm going to put a pinned link to her webcomic. So let's see, I'm gonna pin it right here. And yeah, what I want you guys to do, and for anyone who either shares the stream or like just watches it afterwards and everything, I would like for you to go to Amanda's comic, check out Lane, and just check it out, comment, comment if you like it and everything. Just yeah, just give Amanda some love, give her and her comics some love, because again, she's done plenty of good work for us, and we'd like to at least return a favor in some way, just to have her comic be more seen and known and everything. So yeah, I think she would appreciate it if you guys did that for her. So yeah. So again, this stream is for Amanda. And again, you should be able to see around here checkout lane. So go ahead and check out Lane. Yeah. And right now the commissions are still going on, but I'm likely going to be ending them soon. How soon I don't know just yet. But yeah, still got quite a bit to get through, and yeah. And let's see, is there anything else? Oh, I guess I should explain what's going on over here and everything right before I get started and everything. So yeah. I'm still experimenting a lot with Tracy and everything, with relationships and everything. So I've been kind of messing around with a bit of the design of her very 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 good friend over here. I might be giving her some blonde tips and everything, just because I think flat black hair and everything. Black hair is cool and everything, but it spices up a little bit. And this character right here, well, may or may not be an addition. I don't know. But right now, maybe an addition, maybe one more addition to this, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But right now, yeah, I kind of wanted to add one more to this group right here, and I kind of thought maybe. And for this character specifically, again, I don't have names for these characters yet, but I'm kind of going through a couple designs and everything, just to see which one I like. I don't know. Actually, you know what? Here. Because I kind of like this. But I also kind of like this. Maybe try to combine the two and everything. I don't know. Hang on a minute. Which, yeah, I don't know. Let me see here. I don't know. What do you guys think? You feeling up more for this one, maybe? This one, maybe? I mean, they're kind of both the same and everything right here. Or maybe this one? I don't know. I kind of like a bunch of these, but maybe if I give this one some glasses and everything. But I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? 1, 2, or 3? I don't know, because again, just experimenting a little bit. I'm gonna see what to do. Let's see. I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna see real quick if I add glasses to this one. See how that looks. And I don't know why I'm seeing the big round glasses for this character. Let's see. All right, you know what? Is there a way to do a poll or something here? Let's see. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Here, I got a way to do this. I got a way to do this. All right. Yes, there are polls here. All right. You know what? Let's start it. All right. So, what are we thinking? 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3? Here, let me see if I can like put all the options in at the same time. Here, let's bring this over here. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's bring this one. Oh God, hang on. Just so that everyone can see all the options and stuff. So, let me merge. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is supposed to be a commission stream and everything, but I kind of really want you guys' input on this one. So, all right, all right. So we got 1, 2, and 3. Again, there's a poll right there. If so, I'll keep it going for a little bit, and yeah, just want to see what you guys think. When is the new arc happening? The new arc, again, for those who don't know, the new arc is still on hold until I get the last remaining harvest pages done, which we are basically a little over halfway through those pages. So, let's see here. Oh, let's see. Oh, three's winning. Three's winning so far. But yeah, so but yeah, we're a little over halfway through the pages for the harvest, the remaining pages for the harvest for me to finish up. Rough estimate, I don't know just yet, but basically, we would basically I at the very least plan to get the new story arc done for this year. It's likely going to from how the time is looking and everything, it's likely going to be like in the later part of the year, possibly so. Let's see here. What do we got here? It's kind of close right now between 1 and 3, but 3's winning. Some fans are starting to jump ship because they're in pain. I mean, you're gonna get. I mean, look. Here's the thing. I feel like you're gonna get that no matter what. I feel like you're gonna get that no matter what. Like, even if say like, because here's the thing. Generally, I am still trying to, at the very least, like post stuff up and everything, just so, you know, just to make sure you guys have something and everything. But yeah. I'd say it's still like the middle of the year, Justin. Like for me, like when it starts becoming like the later part of the year, it's like around September, at least to me. But yeah. All right. All right. I'm gonna look at this poll again one more time just to see if there's any changes to it. No. All right. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna look at the poll just to see. All right. Well, with 40 votes, I'm gonna end the poll just so we can get started. But with 40 votes, it looks like y'all are more favor with number 3. Okay. I am. All right. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try number 3 out a little more. Just yeah. Yeah. Again, I don't know. Again, I'm just experimenting with some character designs and everything. So yeah. Looks like we're gonna try out number 3 a little more. Uh, in the future and stuff. Uh, but anyway, in the meantime though. But yeah, I'm gonna end the poll right there. So yeah, number 3 wins. So all right. And you know what? I probably should. Let's see. I'm gonna add one more thing to the commission slide. Let me see here. I'm gonna add one more thing to the commission slide just so that people have. Even though it's gonna like slide a bunch and everything. Let's see. Uh, Where are the rules? There you are. There are the rules right there. And also, I'm going to increase the speed a bit. Increase the speed in which you see this stuff. So, alright. That should be good for now. Alright. Now, with that being said, we are going to switch off from this. I said, come on, man, come on. And we are going to now go to the. Actually, hang on, because I know a certain someone's not gonna. Alright. Alright, so the first up, we're gonna do the Rosalina and Pauline one, so alright. Let us get started. So what did they want specifically for this? Alright. I'm nervous. Alright. I got it. Alrighty, so we're gonna start here. Irma stole the computer for a moment. Yeah, that rascal. Come on. She knows I'm trying to work. She know? Alright. Well, thankfully I am alone today, so not going to be, hopefully not be bothered. I mean, I don't know, maybe the strange white masked man outside will pay a friendly visit. while I work. But yeah, I think we should be good for now. Are you? I don't know. That's Waluigi. That's Waluigi. Oh Christ! Oh Christ! All right. Oh Christ! Hang on, hang on. I got. If that's the case, if that's Waluigi, then hang on. I gotta go take care of this. Hang on. I'll be right back. No. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Enough going around. Enough going around. Let's get up here. Raise the volume a little bit. All right. This is gonna be a real cute one to do. All right. Waluigi did nothing wrong. He existed. That's what he did wrong. Have you ever seen Phineas and Ferb? I think I've only seen clips. I've never watched the show. What's Connor's dad like? Very quiet. Watches TV a lot. While the craziness happens around him. By the way, why make that art of Waluigi as the French knight and the... Okay, so the reason why I made that art... Like, here's the thing. Because for those who don't know... My Waluigi hatred... It's a bit. A very intentionally annoying bit. But here's the thing. While I was watching Monty Python the Holy Grail, I kept looking at the knight and I was like, that's Waluigi. That's just straight up Waluigi in a knight's getup. And no way, a bit? Yeah, I know. and 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 I checked to see if like anyone ever did any art of him as the knight, and surprisingly, I never saw any art of him as the knight, which for me is kind of weird because like especially early internet days and stuff, where like Mario memes and like the like at least for me, I always constantly saw uh, Monty Python clips. It was kind of like really, so again, unless someone actually did do one that I never saw, but I was just like, all right, I guess I know what I'm drawing. Like I even said online, I was like, all right, guys, I know hating Waluigi is usually my bit and everything, but like I'm gonna stop the bit for this one thing. So oh, by the way, Evelyn, I'm gonna need you to calm down there, bud. Uh, what is it? It's you and one other person. I always gotta keep saying to calm down because you tend to spam a lot. Has anyone calmed elephants yet? I haven't. I haven't seen all of the commissions to uh, to confirm. Are you asking because you did do that, Blue Demon? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I am so scared. I am so scared. Make sure to not forget the freckles. It was so funny, like what the day when the direct happened for Donkey Kong, and they actually showed Pauline and everything. Which, again, guys, you gotta remember when I did draw Pauline with the freckles, it was like the young Pauline got leaked accidentally. So, like the big debate was basically like if that was Pauline or not, and I forgot who it was that was like that suggested it was like oh she hides the freckles in her mascara and everything, but in her mascara and stuff. And then I was just like, let's try this. Or man, comment me crash banning if someone commissions me to do that, because I love Crash and all that. That that seems like something that someone would commission. Which, by the way, speaking of like Pauline and Donkey Kong and all that stuff, I cannot wait. Like I need Donkey Kong to come out like yesterday and stuff, only because like, what was it? I think they released like a 8-minute trailer version of the direct, but what was it? I think it was either on Twitter or somewhere else or wherever the hell. People started like fake reacting to things. It was just like, I can't believe they showed K. Rool, and I immediately went to the comments just to see, and people were like, "You're lying to me, and I know it. He's lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're a big fat liar." And like, yeah, and then someone else was going like, "Is that Teenage Mario? Oh my god!" It just, and for me, I was just like, I need this game to come out now, because I can't take this anymore. I can't take these like fake like, oh my god. All right, everyone. I gave you a warning. Let's see, 5 minutes. All right, Evelyn, you're in a 5-minute timeout. I told you. I told you. I told you this was gonna happen. Like just I'll try to get as many. I'll try to get to as many like whatever questions or conversations as I can. But just just don't be spamming. All right. I think I did that. All right. And let's see. You know what? I'm gonna also do one other thing, which is this. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna do a moon, because I was originally gonna do a star, but right now I'm looking at one of the art references I'm looking at is uh, I'm actually mutuals with one of the artists of the art that we're looking at for reference. So here, let me show you real quick which one I'm talking about. Uh, this one right here of Rosa. So I was originally gonna do a star, but then I was like, oh wait, maybe I should instead do a moon. Just change it up a little bit. Don't make it too much like Rosie's picture. One of the comms, like, Pressa was based on Calamari Damacy. Oh, I know what Calamari Damacy is, Sweet Upon. Alright. Am I drawing armor on the Walking Dead? If that is one of the commissions, I'll eventually draw that. But I don't know if I'll be able to get to it on the stream. Alright, the one thing I will take from Rosie though is I like the line colors. So sorry Rosie, I guess I'm copying from you. Mwahahaha. If she watches this and messages me like, how could you? This is gonna be awkward. Here we go. You know what? You know the one thing I tend to forget sometimes, like whenever I'm drawing Rosalina, is to do her little star earrings. I don't think she. Here, let me see if she has them. No, no, she doesn't. So her younger version does not have the earrings. So. All right. Is it possible for Irma to get a cold or a flu? It is possible for Irma to get sick. It takes a lot for her to get sick, but she can get sick. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Like this. A sick Irma could be catastrophic. Yeah. I don't play Fortnite. Uh, Sandman. I can tell y'all right now, most online games I usually play tend to be from Nintendo. So, like Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, Splatoon, and right now that's mainly Mario Kart. So, if I tried Mario Strikers yet, I played it a little bit, but I honestly want to play it when I'm over at my buddy's house, because what was it? I was at my friend's house. This is the same friend who I did the Winnie the Pooh mural for their kid, and we mainly played Mario Kart and Mario Party and stuff. So yeah, I wanted to try out the new Mario Kart with him, since I've mainly been playing against people online. I was about to say randos online, but then I didn't remember. Like, oh yeah, I did play with Liam online. So, and if y'all been watching my shenanigans on social media, you know how that went. So. Oh, hang on. Oops. I just realized something. I am a terrible streamer. Bam. There we go. Ah. 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 Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. See, this is the reason why. See, this is one of the other reasons why I need to keep doing these more often. It's just so I can actually get used to doing this. Oh my god. I am so sorry, people. I am so sorry. I'm such an idiot! Your grunt and groan is like Frankenstein's monster. I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or an insult. Because I love Frankenstein's monster, but it's also like, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Alright, here we go. Now we're back in business. I think. Hang on, one more time. I gotta check one more time just to see. Because now I'm paranoid. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Imagine if I didn't look over to see what you guys were saying, and the whole stream was just looking at the reference pictures, and that's it. Oh my god. That's embarrassing. Brandon's voicing Stimpy. No, I'm voicing Ren. I'm not even gonna try to do a Stimpy voice just because. Oh, you missed it, Gojiragon. I was messing up the stream for a bit until finally I looked over and people were like, "Hey, we can't see anything." Do I like musicals? I mean, I don't usually watch musicals. Although weirdly enough, a lot of the like two recent movies that I've watched now that I think are damn near masterpieces, if not masterpieces, basically are musicals. Both Sinners and now K-pop Demon Hunters. Which yeah, okay. That one, I was like, all right, yep, the hype is real. Okay, the hype is real. I get it. I get it now. I get it. I liked it a lot. I mean, so much so I drew Irma with Rumi. What the? Hang on a minute. Let me hang on. I need to check because my tablet says it's not charging right now. But that should not be the case. It should be charging. So hang on. Let me I gotta put you in the BRB corner real quick. Just check. All right, I'm back. It says no. It says it's charging. Actually, it's just, let's see. Yeah, it's just low battery right now. Which yeah, I guess I left it out last night without charging it. So, you know, shows you how prepared I am for this stream. So, all right. Irma is draining the battery. Ghosts are capable of doing that. If you watch ghost hunting shows. That's probably it. Who would Irma main in Smash? I would pull the Switch 2 out just to boot up Smash Brothers real quick, but you know, because I don't know who's the spookiest character in there. I don't know. I mean, I could be biased and just say like Banjo and Kazooie, and she puts on the grunty, the grunty colors for Banjo and Kazooie, or something, or maybe Luigi. You know. Actually, Luigi probably makes sense. He catches ghosts and all that, but yeah. All right. Irma loves her some fun sword stuff and everything. But here's the thing though. Are there any warrior unicorns in the Smash roster? I don't think so. What's my favorite food? Here's lasagna. Nice. Pizza. I love pizza. Let's see here. How about y'all? Y'all got some favorite foods? As I struggle to make conversation here while drawing at the same time. Because here's the thing. So typically, whenever I draw, it's either I have music on, or I have some random YouTube video on. And recently, I always say this for every year. I tend to have like certain phases, that repeating phases for the year. Let's see: pizza, lasagna, Alfredo pasta. A lot of pasta on pizza. Real Mexican tacos. Nice, nice. Love all food equally except for onions. Yeah, I think I don't know. There's just certain foods I think maybe onions go good with, but like I don't know. I'm not that crazy for onions, but you know, I don't dislike it nearly as much as like a raw tomato. Like for me, tomatoes are good as a sauce. where Terry's parents like. Pretty overworked, but they try to make their time with Terry when they can. Tomatoes only good for two things: sauce and ketchup. Yeah, I agree. Because yeah, I don't like tomato like raw tomatoes, especially like if it's on a burger or anything. All right, that. Oh yeah, the jeans are torn up a little bit. So let's see, do a little bit of this. So let me ask this: are there any movies or games you guys are looking forward to this month? Like for me, my eyes are set on Superman and Donkey Kong. And I personally have to wait for a few for what a few people whose opinions I do trust and everything as to what Fantastic Four is going to be like. Because I don't know, I am like I'm still on a MCU burnout, but like if something is actually good, I'll try to catch it. Like you know, it's just am I gonna want to see it in a theater? That's my thing. Let's see, Marvel, Donkey Kong, One Piece. Little Nightmares 3. Oh, there's another Little Nightmares coming out? Huh. God, there's so much. Alright, there's that. That. There we go. A Little Nightmares show, a VR game. I got all of that for Little Nightmares? Huh. Well, I'll be. Godzilla and Kong Supernova. Oh yeah, Godzilla and Kong Supernova. God, there's so much stuff. There is just so much stuff. That's oh, you know what? Speaking of Godzilla, I just remembered that there's still all the crossover stuff that's going on right now in comic books. That I need to get to at some point. AKA probably wait for the volume to come out and then go for it. And Space Godzilla and Supernova. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be cool. Yeah, it'd be cool if Space Godzilla is in there. But guys, wait a minute. What if instead of Space Godzilla, it's Destroyer? Here, I'm just gonna put that out there real quick, just in case, you know. Because the last time I did that, the last time I said, cause, what was it? It was and this was like the one time I think I pissed off the Godzilla fandom. Apparently, was when New Empire was coming out. I said, and by the way, I remember I basically said, look, I know this is not going to happen. I am fully aware this isn't going to happen. Like all the trailers and everything, like there have been no signs that this was ever going to happen. But wouldn't it be crazy? And I drew this little picture and everything that was like, but wouldn't it be crazy if Destroyer showed up? I come back to that post. To say it left the intended audience is an understatement. There were so many angry people. Just like, oh my god, why are people bringing up that overrated character again? Oh my god. But then again, this is Twitter for you, so. Have I ever watched Amphibia? I have. I'm trying to remember if I even finished Amphibia because I think I got up to season 2's finale. I don't remember if I. You know what it is? I don't remember if I don't think I watched the 3rd season, and yet I had seen so much art of Anne, Sasha, and Marcy. Especially some of the poly variety, that I was kind of like, huh. Actually, the funny thing is, I see so much art of that I saw so much art of that specifically that it's kind of one of these things where I almost forgot, like, oh yeah, there's frog characters in this show. There were frog characters in the show. But I don't know. I might have to do a rewatch of Amphibia and then go and just to get to that 3rd season. There's a lot of things I need to catch up on, and yet that damn Switch 2 is like the one thing that granted I wanted it, and it's like it's the biggest thing that like takes up my free time besides sketching out more stuff. For a second, my brain had to boot up real quick. Do you watch King of the Hill? No. King of the Hill, well, King of the Hill, and a lot of those adult shows, for that matter, those adult animated shows, for that matter, tended to be one of those shows that like they were just on, like, randomly, and then like I guess I like saw like maybe a good chunk of some episodes, and then that was it. I'd be lying if I said I didn't mainly know King of the Hill through the memes. So if I heard about the King of the Hill revival, I did see that. Yeah, like what was it? Bobby grew up or something, right? That's like the most I know. Hang on, I gotta check again. Is this thing actually charging? It says it's charging, and yet... Hang on, I gotta check something real quick. This damn thing says it's charging, yet I don't understand what's going on. Here, let me check real quick. Yeah, it says it's charging, but it's going down. I don't know. Is there just too much going on? Yeah, new charger. I mean, I'm pretty sure this should work, but hang on. Alright, on the spot, I'm gonna try something. And granted, this is probably not a good idea to do this, but ghost strain battery. You know what? I'm starting to believe Orizzi's little theory. Hang on. I'm gonna switch the chargers out just to see if this works. All right. Gonna check real quick. All right. Oh, there we go. And now I'm gonna put this back into the into here, and hopefully that should work. I don't know. I guess definitely this is gonna be one of those things where it's like I should probably just leave this thing in the charger, just to be sure. Because here, hang on, let me see if I can show you guys what my setup looks like, just so you get a good idea. Here, let's see. Oh god. Yeah, here we go. If you guys can see that, then yeah. Yeah, because like this is basically how it looks. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah. Alright. So, let me see, stop mirroring. We can't see. Are you sure? Because it looks like some people can see it. I don't know. Anyway, let's get this thing back to where it was before. There. Oh, I see. I see why. Obscured by your plugs. Oh, I see what's happening. Because so here's the thing. The stream gets it like is delayed by quite a few seconds, so I don't know what it looks like until okay, whatever. All right, let's just get back to it. Yeah, because all right, it should be charging now, but yeah. So where's the pencil? Where's the Apple Pencil? Let's just get this one done, please. All right, are there any other spots I need to do this? I don't think so. All right. Since I like Banjo-Kazooie, do I also like Conker? I mean, I think Conker's alright. I mean, because I didn't grow up with Conker. I mainly grew up with like Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey Kong Country and stuff, and 64 and everything. Conker, I wouldn't see anything of it until like high school. But I mean, Conker's cool. Uh, it's yeah, and unfortunately, I guess we'll have to bring this elephant in the room up. Elephant in the room up. It's very unfortunate to see what's happening with Rare right now. But yeah, yeah, because I think one time I did try to play Conquer, and then it was kind of one of those things that's like I think I'm just gonna watch someone else play this, or just watch a YouTube video, because yeah, this is one of those, it's one of those things where it's like, this definitely was a game that was built, that was like made to like be a parody first. Like the gameplay's just fine, but like compared to Banjo, at least to me, like it doesn't compare. And granted, from what I remember, it was like mainly trying to parody stuff and everything. So yeah, again, while I'm not crazy for Conker, like he was cool. The music always goes hard. Yeah, that's the one thing I could definitely agree with. Have I seen Nintendo High? I think I might have seen that. Oh, speaking of Hand of Odd, he's here. They're here. Let's see. I have not seen the request yet. But let's see. Sorry, I'm not going back and forth on this. I will. It's funny. You're gonna hate it. Well, now I gotta look. Let's see, your most recent one? Let's see, now I gotta look at it. Let's see. Hang on, folks. The person who I'm doing this commission for apparently did another one. And apparently I'm gonna hate this one, so now I gotta go look and see what you're talking about. Where are you? Where are you? Hand of Vod, where are you? What is this? Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. This is what you guys pay me to do. Yay. Money well spent. Well, thank you for your support. At least I get to do this before that. So I guess this balances that out. I guess doing this one balances that out. God damn it. All right. Alright, you know what? I know I keep saying I don't want to copy Rosie and stuff, but I need to grab some of these colors real quick. So, bam. Paste. There. Well, Handavat, I hope you're happy with that one when I eventually get to it. Here, I'm gonna darken this a little bit, just to. There you go. All right. I'm not looking forward to that one. Don't worry, that's the only meme one I have. Okay. Anyone else got a meme one that I have yet to get to yet? Also, I keep repeating the same words in the same sentence over and over. Why did you say meow, JG? Why did you say it? I'm sus of all of you now. Yeah, speaking of being sus, now I'm gonna be sus of all of you now. while I go through these, be like, oh god, I hope there's no memes. Alright. I think we're mainly done with Rosa. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me make sure I do this. A wee bit more. Get a little bit more in there, just to really get those soft reds for the blushing. All the chat becomes unintelligible. Well, that's that's a lot of the internet for you right there. So, all right, let's go with like around this color, I think. Yeah. There we go. What brushes do I use? Okay, so some people have asked this before. Here, let me get this. Do a couple of these little sketchy highlights and stuff, just to go from there. So, so I remember. Let's see. Okay, so the brushes that I use a lot of time, it's a modified. It's a modified brush that I got, and here, let me see if I can find this real quick. Sketchy Squirrel. Sketchy Squirrel Procreate brush. I think this is it. Maybe. Let me see. Okay, this looks like this is it. Okay, so I got it from here. This is where I got the. This is where I got it from. Let me because now I have to remember the layout that I got here. So Sketchy Squirrel. Uh, I bought this originally. I don't even remember why I bought this one specifically originally. Actually, did I even buy this? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah. Um, yeah, for like it looks like it's yeah for $1, and I basically modified the hell out of this one brush. So, and I modified it to the point where it's like, yeah, I have like a pencil version of it. I have like so many. Look at all this. Look at all of that. Look at all of this. Only until like we get around, here, where it stops being the sketchy squirrel brush, and it's something else. So yeah, I've just been modifying the hell out of this one brush, and so much so I even made it to the point where it was an ink. I could do it like and again, I think it was just because I liked the feel of it, but again, I just kept modifying it to the point where I even like did an ink version of it. And again, only until we get over here is to when the the sketchy squirrel stops. And even up here, this is like I think this is like one of the base brushes that I modified again. So when people ask like what brushes do you use and stuff, it's like it's not really a straightforward answer. And you know what? I just realized something. There we go. All's right with the world. There we go. So yeah, it was a combination of I bought this one. It's a combination of I bought this one brush, and then I just kept messing with it until I had a bunch of brushes that I was comfortable with drawing with. So yeah, it's not. So yeah, it's definitely not like it. It's not just as easy as yeah. It's definitely not as easy as like, oh, I just did this and boom, there you go. Or I got this one and boom, there you go. It's like I got this one and I messed with it until I got something perfect for me. So there you go. Hello, Austin the Ambitious. Welcome to the stream. All right. We are almost done with this one. I think the only thing I want to do with this is just oh yeah, I gotta make sure to put in the moon in the back at the very least, and then that's it. I believe. I think I might at the very least put a couple little twinkly stars in the in the moon, but then after that, we didn't have to get to another commission. What time are we at right now? We are at 4. Yeah, so we're at 4:30, 4:34. So, again, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to at the very least do one more extra commission, and we'll see what time we're at when we finish that one up, because basically this one is sketch, but it's also flat colors. The next one is inks, but no colors. So, you know, we'll see where we're at with that. Alright, so now we get to the red. Alright. And now we do the moon. Which I think I'm just gonna do a little bit of a deep dark blue like that. Bam. Kind of weird that she has Mario's colors when she's. I guess the red and blue, right? Then again, red and blue is a pretty common color, I guess. Alright. What I'm going to do here is click this, click that. This. Rid of that. All right. And now we do one last little bit, and then basically make the background then white after this, so. All the greats wear red blue, Spidey once said. Laura, you know what? Maybe not everyone who's great wears red and blue and everything like that. We got mainly great ones, but Laura and Homelander, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. All right, I think we're mainly done with this one. So, you know what? I'm going to now. Sonic the Hedgehog. There we go. There we go. There's a good one. Sonic the Hedgehog. All right. So. All right. There we go. Looking pretty good. If I do say so myself. I'll let you all get a good look at this one, and then we'll head to the next one, which again, this is going to be one of the inked ones, the illustration ones, which is, let's see, it's Emiko and Irma at the beach. Yeah, okay. So. Oh, have a nice day, Sarah. Alright. So now that we're done with that, we're going to do the inked, one of the inked ones. So. Let's see. Let's go with this link. And basically, after the stream, I will then, after I'm done with these, I will then send these out to their respective commissionees. I might be mixing that up, but you think you saw one of your? Oh yeah, oh yeah. What was it? I think another one of your comms is in. Is basically ready to go. Cartoon, but I just need to. That'll be another one of the ones I send out after the stream. So, clients. Oh, right. I guess that's a word, isn't it? That's a term, isn't it? technically, technically, everyone who's commissioned me are my clients. So there you go. All right. So, all right. So Emiko and Irma at the beach. Emiko was tight in the water. Alright, for this one, I guess I should just go with the with the usual beach attire that they usually wear, or I've been having them wear usually recently. So I need to grab a reference image real quick so I can take care of this and get this done. So let's see. Alright. And alright. Let's get started here. So basically what they want is Irma basically doing a backstroke in the air. While Emiko is kind of just watching. Alright. Ever seen any real good stick figure animation? Oh yeah, I mean that's been a thing for a while, for a long time on the internet. Just random stick figure animations. Alright. Yeah. Animator versus animation. It's Oh yeah, when like the good old duck amuck uh, gag, but just that could be taken like in so many directions. All right. Let's see. I will put a little background of the beach. Will be right here. Just to give a little more detail to this. All right. Let's see. Actually, first let's do Irma first, just because, just to kind of get this one position right. Teleport. I mean, possibly for Teleport. Yuri, I cannot. I don't think I can answer that one at this moment. Now, if you ask me, now if you try to squeeze out the details of who for Teleport and everything, I don't know just yet. Monstrously cute? I don't know if I've heard that one. I don't know if I've heard that one. I might have seen a picture of it, at the very least. But I don't know that one. Let's see. Yep, that leg's looking a little too extended out. Let's see. There we go. Shogun. God, there's so many webtoons out that like I would probably enjoy and everything. That I have. All right, you know what? I don't know. I keep saying I need to get to these, but then I go right back to my Mario Kart addiction. Natural. I think I might have read that one. Oh, well, thank you, Senzo. Let's see here. Mario Kart is always cool, even though Daisy is always out for blood. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Daisy's always out for blood in Mario Kart. And don't let a certain YouTuber going by the name of Liam Triforce say otherwise. Daisy is a psychopath, an absolute killer. Behind those eyes, those are the eyes of a psychopath. And the funniest part is, that's actually what makes her great. It's just funny that I guess now my rival is Daisy, just from the one little outburst I had. She will hand you the L's in. Okay. By the way, Liam, if you ever hear this, well, well, I got nothing actually. Oh yeah, Liam, if you hear this, sorry for interrupting uh, your little what was it? Your little tournament going on? Yeah, because I think I tried joining him again, but then he was doing like a little tournament and stuff for himself. So, oops. Let's see here. All right. Yep. I don't even remember where I got this beach outfit idea for Emiko, but I mean I like it. I like it too much not to use it. All right, it's actually kind of a big frog. Jeez, a big swimsuit frog. All right, hold on. Here we go. Bam. All right, and then now after that, see, does anything look weird? Okay, her neck is yeah is kinda. Let's see. Let's see. Either I make the head bigger. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna try something here. Let's bring this down a little bit, and maybe make the head just a slight bit bigger. Just Gonna balance this body out a little bit. This is like the one benefit, but also like kind of a curse as well when it comes to drawing digitally. Where it's like, yeah, technically, where it's like, yeah, I can now correct a whole bunch of stuff. But you know, sometimes it's like, sometimes you can get you can become too much of a perfectionist. At least I tend to sometimes. And then it's like I spend so much time on this small little thing that's like, in the long haul, insignificant. All right, that. Water. Never understood how drawing hands is so hard to draw. Like they're pretty easy to do. Yeah, I don't know. Like it seems like, let's see. It's if from what I recall, it's usually either hands or feet that are usually like the two main body parts that's hard for people to draw, for a lot of artists to draw. I don't know what it is, but that's just the case. Sorry if there's not that much art knowledge. You can like benefit from me and everything. Here's the thing. Whenever someone asks me like how'd you draw this, how'd you do this and stuff like that, it's one of those things where it's like I've like been doing this for so long that like once someone actually asks me like, hey, how'd you do this, and it's like when I try to explain it, then it's like I did. I try to sound. I try to explain the best I can without being like, so I did this thing, and then I did this thing, and then I did this thing. I did this thingy over here, and this doohickey over here. If you have a smartphone on one hand for unique posting or something. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, like literally we have like a lot of tech in the palm of our hands that's just like, yeah, it helps us. That can help us like with the drawing process. I think I know how I'm gonna do this for the background and everything over here. All right. I got three main artists. The Asterix comics, the Akira Toriyama. Yeah, those are some really good inspirations to pull from. All right, now we get to the inks. And again, since this is let me see, just to check one more time. Yeah, this is just black and white. So now let's get into this. I think I'm Where's this one? Yeah, like, but yeah, like, here's the thing. There's a lot of like comic book terms and stuff like that that I still technically don't know about, and yet it's one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, that right there. What do you mean? What's that? That right there. Okay, but what is that called? That. Like, here's the thing. I at the very least know like what a splash page is, what certain terms are for comic book making and stuff. But then it's just like, again, it's like I've been doing this for so long that it's like once you ask me like, okay, well, what's this? What is this specific thing right here that you did? And it's like, I don't know. I just did it. It's just the thing I did. Do Amy and Sam know how to? Yeah, yeah, they do. Yeah, yeah. Do Sam? Yeah, just Emmy and Sam know how to ward off unwanted admirers, people who try to handle. Yeah, they do. They can handle. They can handle themselves and everything. Usually. All right. Hope Sam doesn't really go through a misery situation. I hope I never go through a misery situation. Misery is like one of the few horror movies that still freak me out, and that's just because it's like, well, there's just a lot of people like that. But you guys aren't, but you guys aren't the misery types, right? Right? You wouldn't you wouldn't keep me hostage or anything if you know Lopez. I'll get the sledgehammer. Oh crap. Ah crap. I should have known. Yeah, you wouldn't scream in my face in a life-threatening way if I killed off one of the characters, right? As long as it's not Snuggly Jeff. So that basically means yes. Need some rope too. All right, Lopez. Freaking. Hey, Lopez. At least let me let me at least get your commissions done, like at some point first you know before you bash my leg in with a sledgehammer. Look at George R. R. Martin. It would hurt, but you do you. Look at George R. R. Martin. That is true. I mean, here's the thing. I've never read or watched Game of Thrones, but I at the very least know, like, you know, usually characters in that story are never safe. So, all right. That's exactly what they're for. All right, man. Look. A lot of characters in his books kick the bucket. Yeah, again, I've heard that. I don't know. For me, like, I don't know. For me, like, I guess Game of Thrones just became too big for me. I know that's probably like really annoying for some people and everything, where it's like, oh, this thing is too big. I can't. But it's like, I don't know, man. I think it's also because like after Game of Thrones ended, like the show ended, like people were trying to find the next Game of Thrones, and like whenever people go like, it's almost like when someone calls a game that's really hard, a dark, like it's like Dark Souls, you know what I mean? Where it's like, you know, when they're like, this is the next Dark Souls or something like that, and it's like, okay, man, I was interested until you said that, so because like what is it like, what is that Wonder Woman show that might still be a thing? I don't know if it's still a thing, where it's like it's in the mascara and everything. It's gonna be in the mascara, and James Gunn said something that was like this is like Game of Thrones but with, and literally as soon as he said that I was like, okay, stop, nope, stop, I'm not interested anymore because of what you just said. Like, I don't know, for me it's like it weirdly makes it feel artificial, like when you start saying stuff like that, to me at the very least. I don't know. Like, I think the only show I watched where like people made the Game of Thrones comparisons was Castlevania. Irma's giving me Lilo vibes. Good. I love Lilo and Stitch. I love Lilo. You know the funny thing is though, on the, you know the funny thing is though, the whole like, oh, it's like this, but this and everything. That I will say this, without getting too much into details and stuff. When we originally were trying to do the Irma cartoon pitches and stuff, it was one of those things where it's like, you have to give the show one of those types of descriptions where it's like this combined with this and everything. That legitimately was one of those things that like you had to actually like add into the little you know, proposal thing. I'm not gonna get too into into that process and stuff, just because again, like, you know, that never went anywhere, so whatever. But that was one of those things that was like, all right, what do we compare this to? Yeah, like the elevator pitch like thing. All right, so huh, looks like we've hit 5 o'clock. All right, so I think I'm gonna see where I'm at like when we get to Emiko, where we're at time wise when we get to Emiko. Again, I might just do this, finish up this one, and then we'll be done. I don't know how long that will be, but you know, Alright, let's see. Told two of my friends that Earl was like Calvin Hobbes to meet Greenwich's villain. That's not a bad description. Yeah. Except we don't have Fred Burger. That's the one tragedy. or an advantage? I don't know. I don't know how people feel about Fred Burger. But yeah, I think the only one of like those types of shows where it's like it's so popular and everything, in the public zeitgeist and everything that I watch, technically, is Stranger Things. Which yeah, I am looking forward to the final season, even though they're dragging it out. They're doing the thing that what was it, Owl House did, where it was like like we got like 3 really gigantic episodes just to finish up everything. Why is Emiko hot? I don't know. Why are you so supportive and cool? Take that. All right. Can Emmy dispose of Beetlejuice? Probably. Here's the thing: if we start getting into the conversations of can your character beat this established character and everything, I'm just gonna pull a Robert Kirkman and just keep saying yes. At least right up until somebody says like, all right, can they beat this character that you like so dearly, that now I'm gonna mess with you and ask if they can beat this character. We had this talk last stream. Yeah, and apparently it just keeps coming up. Time is a flat circle, ladies and gentlemen. We keep having this conversation. People keep picking Moo Moo Meadows, even in Mario Kart World. Time is a flat circle. The matchups never end. Nope, they do not. Oh, hang on. Alright. Get some lines over here. Lines over here, lines over here. Boom. Could Irma be Irma? What is that supposed to look like? She just pulls a jackass and just like runs right into the wall or something like that, or right into a mirror. All right, we got that. Now we're gonna try about this. So that we can get these lines here without messing too much of any of these lines over here. So there we go. By the way, sorry if there's like not that much commentary right now and everything. I'm definitely now in the. I'm getting into the focus mode and everything. However, I will try to keep. I'll try to keep reading your comments and everything right now. Let's see. Have we seen any new characters in the Rat Village? Potentially. I mean, because what was it? When I do get back to the main story arc and stuff, it is one of those things where it's like I am going to bring up the rat kids again just to make sure it's like, hey, don't forget, this is a thing. This is indeed a thing. I would like to have the rat people start showing up a little more into the town. I don't know why I always keep having this image in my head, which I think would still be a kind of a cool image and everything, or just a funny image to have, where it's like Sam and Irma go to, I don't know, like the equivalent to Walmart or so, just to get some things, and then Irma immediately goes right to the toy section, and Sydney gets there, and they basically both want a specific toy, and the battle, and basically it comes down to, no, mine, and have like a whole thing in this Walmart, in this place. And meanwhile, what's Sam doing? He meets Teleport and just they just have a talk. They just have a chill talk, while their daughters are going insane for this one toy. I don't know. It's a thing. It's a thing that is always in my head. And honestly, the only reason why I would ever want to do it is just to have, mainly just to have a conversation with Sam and Teleport. Just the visual alone of just this like warrior-looking rat creature just in a grocery store, and Sam's just talking to him. Or switch to. I probably could do that. I don't know how many people would start saying. I don't know how many people do you think I would get that would just be like I don't know, girls. I don't know if how much did I spend on this thing? I don't know if $500 is worth it. It's worth out of your parents' pockets. and then it's just a whole switch to art discourse again. But then again, Sam could afford it. If Cyrus were to have one of his limbs removed, Uh, if the limb is not reattached at some point soon, then likely what would probably happen is at some point the limb will start growing back. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know. I'm kind of just talking out my butt right now while I'm doing this. But yeah, like the action figure from Jingle Jingle All the Way. Yeah, basically, or any toy that where at the time it was the big thing to get, and parents were like, it wasn't even kids. It was like parents were like trampling over each other to like get the toy for their kids for Christmas. By the way, speaking of Sam, did you guys know that I still get questions and theories of if Sam is a werewolf or not? What is it? What is theories? Either he's an angel or he's a werewolf. Even though I already answered this question via through Sam. Which, by the way, just in case anyone still has that question and they're here right now, no, Sam's not a werewolf. I am. Or at least according to a few kids who... or at least according to a few kids. Alright. What's up, Lloyd? Alrighty. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do a few little details and everything over here. Oh god, there's a lot of comments here. Let's see. Does Irma talk when she's not in any of the comics? Yeah, she does talk. She can speak. Full sentences and all. Has Irma been in a school play? I would like to do a story like that. Yeah, you guys just never see it. No, wait, no, you guys saw it. Yeah, that one April 1st comic I did. Yeah, you saw her talk, right? You guys knew exactly what she said, right? Right. Mario. No. Alright. Oh god, hang on. Actually, hang on. I need to change the cap of my pen real quick. Just so I don't run the risk of really scratching the screen protector up and everything. Just to get in here. So I can actually kind of get something here. All right. How much longer do I plan to keep Irma going? I mean, for as long as I have like inspiration and ideas for it and everything. Now, when will that ever be the case? I don't know. You never know. See, some questions like that where it's like, it's like how long, or when is this, when that, when this, especially stuff like that. It's like, I mean, that's not really an easy question to answer. It's like both is and isn't. It's just like, like, I mean, however long I feel like doing this and everything. All right. There we go. All right. Do a little bit of this, a little of that. Actually, I should probably lower the opacity just to kind of make sure I don't overstep anything. You teleported bread? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you very much. Oh wait, you know what? I think that was supposed to be a Team Fortress 2 joke or something. Alright. That. Whew. Alright. I think this has been like one of if not the longest stream I've done so far. At least when it comes to the art streams. I could be wrong. This is a bucket. Dear God. Yes, more. No. Yeah, now it's starting to come back to me. Here's the thing: if you start asking me, do you like jazz and stuff, I'm gonna actually genuinely answer the question and not remember that like it's just a part of the B movie that for some reason people made into a meme. Like if like a while later you ask me, yeah, do I like jazz? I'm gonna actually start answering it genuinely. Do you like jazz though? Yeah, I do like jazz. It's just one of my favorite genres of music. Your favorite Autobahn? Your favorite Autobahn, huh? Has anyone tried to adapt Sam's book into a show? Any of his books into a show? No. Not yet. But the funny thing is, because, again, Sam writes these books, and they're based on actual true events and everything. For some reason I see like one of those crime one of those crime shows, like you know, real time crime shows and everything. Uh, yeah, but like just with monsters. Okay, are you all just like just spouting out memes now? Because I just saw Bite of 87. Does Ina drink blood? No, she drinks fruit punch. Alright. And now we just delete this. And I guess after that we just you know what, I'm gonna duplicate this. So sometimes I duplicate layers just to make sure I have the original on standby, just in case like I don't like certain things, certain changes that I then start going into. So we're gonna do some more details with the water. I thought I saw. Oh, here we go. How many commissions do you have for swimsuit characters? Oh, I actually don't know. Because here's the funny thing. There's another swimsuit commission that I know that I literally, like, right before the stream started, I like looked through the commissions and found it and put it into the list of ones to do. And it's Emiko again. Which, I'm sensing a pattern here, guys. I don't know. I'm sensing a pattern with you guys. I don't know. Can you imagine? Because I think, yeah, that's one of the ones I want to get to at even like outside the stream and everything. Just to have that done. Because it's summertime. Might as well get those types of commissions done. But I was just like, it'd be really crazy if by the time they get this, it's winter time or something. Which, by the way, I do not. I'm trying to make sure that it doesn't come to that. All right. What does it feel like for Irma or Emiko when they crawl through a TV screen? If half their body is outside the screen while the other half is inside. It's like a little. That's a good question. What does it feel like? I guess it gets a little fizzly when going through the TV. How fast can Irma fly? I mean, there's pictures I've drawn where she flies next to Superman. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I think I want to turn this down a little bit just to, let's see, yeah. Like around here looks good for me. Would Irma be allowed to participate in their school's sports day? I mean, yeah. Like, if anything, it'd probably be like, it might get to the point though where it's like when Dash was racing in the end of the first Incredibles, where it's like he's got to keep himself under control. And not just immediately win. You know what I mean? Which, and by the way, when I joke about the whole she could fly next to Superman thing and everything like that. You know, I'm joking around a lot of times, but I guarantee people are writing notes down right now and putting it, and probably gonna put it in the wiki somewhere. In fact, you know what? Go ahead. In fact, you know what? Go ahead and put that one in the wiki. Go, let's just be funny about it. Go ahead and put that one in the wiki. Yeah, how fast is Irma when she flies? She's able to fly next to Superman, so there you go. Irma's as fast as Superman. Maybe even faster. Okay, so I don't know if I want to bring this up. Speaking of the Irma wiki, I don't know if I want to bring this up, but Gator sent me something that was like, is that on the wiki? What is going on with you guys? It looked like a forum or something. And somebody said, I guess somebody said, Night Detective should be played by Jeff Bezos or something. And then it also said, Rip Gator or Donovan Tracy. And he sent this to me, and I'm like, here's the thing. I don't know what you guys do. I I don't keep a tab of what you guys do. But, I hope you're all doing well. Also, what the what the Rip Gator's yeah, it's like, okay. Again, I don't monitor what you guys do. I'm not your dad. I'm not your uncle. Or anything. So, like, you know, y'all do y'all, as long as it's not problematic, but what the fuck? What the hell is that? also, Jeff Bezos. I don't even know. I don't even think I know what he sounds like. No, yeah, no. Both me and Gary were like, I don't think either of us know what the guy even sounds like. All we know is, like, he's the bald guy that people compare to, like say, looks like Lex Luthor. Because he's rich. But, eh. But yeah, that was just wild. Alright, we're getting close to finishing this piece. So, and by the way, a little reminder for those who didn't show up at the beginning of the stream and everything, that this specific stream is dedicated to one of our fellow outcasts, Amanda Snyder, right here, who right now is going through a couple rough things in life, and yeah, again, figured to not only do another commission stream, but also to do the stream specifically to dedicate towards her, and as a little shout out. So, go ahead. So, you know, if you wanna support Amanda, go ahead and check out her comic checkout lane. It'll mean a lot to her if you know, if you guys went over and checked out her comic, get comments on it and everything. show it some love. And yeah. All right. Now, once I'm done with these bushes right here, oh yeah, I need to make sure that that's not covering Emiko. So let's see here. Here's another random thing and stuff. I guess yeah, I guess the next Godzilla ride or whatever is gonna have Mechagodzilla in it. And for those who don't know, um, the -1 design, it it kind of spawned from the rides design, but that design, I think if I remember, that design is like an evolution of that director's specific like vision for Godzilla's look. So it's kind of one of the things where like it just evolved over the years, from what I understand, to the design that we see in -1. But yeah, I guess Mechagodzilla is going to be in the next iteration of the ride, I guess. And he looks cool. He looks a lot like the MonsterVerse one. The one thing I will say I wish it had was that little headpiece and stuff that classic Mechagodzilla usually has. Like it's been a thing all the way up to Kiryu from the Millennium era. And then MonsterVerse came out and didn't have the little headpiece, and the new version doesn't have the headpiece either, so it's just kind of like, okay, I guess. I don't know, I think that completes Mechagodzilla's look, to me. Like, for me, like, that design's not the best headpiece. Here, let me find Mechagodzilla. Ready Player One's Mechagodzilla had, yeah, like here, let me see, Mechagodzilla. Let's look up Mechagodzilla's look real quick. Okay. And you know what? Let's close this window. Let's close the sketch commission window. So you guys can get a good look at Mechagodzilla. What I'm talking about here. Oh, and is the music finally finished? Oh my god, we actually finished the music. You know what? Just blow into Mario Kart music. Well, I look through all this. Alright. I figure I might as well just, you know, show, just in case, just for the casual Godzilla viewers and stuff, just to show you what I'm talking about. So, and let's grab this one. Then this one. Alright. So I'm going to switch the screen over just so we can get a look at this. Again, for those who came here for the commissions and stuff, bear with me. But here, I'm going to... Can I have this one? There we go. So this is the new Mechagodzilla for the ride. How often have I forgotten to save finished drawings? Oh, don't even get me started on that. Oh my god. No matter what, no matter who you are as an artist, that's gonna happen to you no matter what. So yeah, this is the new Mechagodzilla. Let me see. Let me make sure that the screen's popping up here. Yep. Again, this is for a ride. So here is what classic Mechagodzilla looks like. I'm talking about this little headpiece right here. This little fin right here. And like most versions of Mechagodzilla has this. So like this one's from the 90s. And he has it right here. Kiryu has his own version of the headpiece, which is like right here. And then Monsterverse doesn't have the headpiece. Which, okay, it's Monsterverse, so, you know. And now we got this one from the ride. I don't know, I feel like if he had the headpiece, it'd look a little, yeah, the little head fin and everything. It would probably complete the look, at least to me. Because I don't know, to me, like that's one of the essential, like, design, like the thing, like one of the things that separates Mechagodzilla from regular Godzilla is that little headpiece. You know, the old silhouette design theory and all that. But again, I think it looks cool for the most part. It's just a couple little things I'm not too, yeah. But yeah, alright, so we're gonna close that one. Yep, discard. And we're right back to this. So, let's bring the screen back. Alright, so we're almost done. What I want to do is now basically add a fence to this. So again, I'm gonna let's see. Let's do one of these. And then actually, it might be smarter if I just do, instead of using the eraser, I just do this. If I just use the brush. So let's see. Because this is going to be white anyway. Actually, you know what? I'm going to switch this to white. And now, here we go. Oh yeah, big hat. The music be turned up a little bit? Sure. Hang on, let me go over here. How's that? Let me know if that's too loud or too whatever. I don't know why fences. I guess for me, I recently watched Jaws, so I'm remembering like the fences nearby Amity Beach. So, all right. All right. I think after this, though, we should be good. Does Irma like jawbreakers? Yeah. But she breaks them easily with her sharp teeth. What if Irma and Chloe swapped styles? Are we talking like their fashion styles or something? Like what are we talking about here? Because I think I did that with so we're talking fashion, then I think we did that with. I think I did that with. What is it? With Felicia, at one point, just for the heck of it. Overall aesthetic, let's say fashion. All aesthetic. I mean, I guess Chloe would just have a more like creepy look and everything to her. Like try to like, I guess you can like do something with that, like have the arms look all gangly and everything. Chance we'll see who are the werewolf folks like Amy's parents and Nicholas. Eventually, like I do want to like do more art of those characters. So like especially Amy's parents and the cruises and stuff, like we'd like to get to those more. Alright. We are just about done with this. Just want to see if there's any last little... Alright, let's first, like, just... Maybe let's do a little bit of splatter over here, maybe. Let's see, is there any last thing I want to do with this before we call it? Maybe one other thing, which is this. Because on one hand, you need to make sure to like not overwork it and everything, but on the other hand, I don't know. Yeah, screw it. Let's freehand this one. Also, I said this last stream, but God, they cooked so hard with this soundtrack. Like right now, the main things I'm listening to is either music from this, or I guess K-pop Demon Hunters. Which, by the way, again, like I said on social media and stuff, I don't usually listen to K-pop, but I checked the movie out, and it was like, damn it, the music's good. The music's really good. Like even the like even what what's the boy band's name again? The Sasha Boys. They're not Soda Pop. The other song, the evil villain song, that was a banger, and I was just like, dang, it's always the villain songs. Like it happened to me with Sinners as well, whereas like the Irish vampire chick. That for me was one of my favorite tracks, and it's like it's always the villain song. The villain songs always pop off. I'm Irish. Are you a vampire? You'd let me know if you're a vampire, right? You wouldn't just suspiciously, like, ask me to let you in. Right? That's not a yes or no, R man, but villains have some of the best songs. Yeah. It usually happens. Alright, I think I'm good. I'm just gonna bring this down. Just to, because it looks a little weird. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna crop this. Would Osama have a badass villain song? I mean, yeah. Yeah, if not, he'd force it. He'd force it. All right. Little detail. I'm not saying. I swear, this is the last detail. I swear to God, this is the last one. There. There. How do you feel about this? I don't know about you, but I kind of like it. So many last details. Yep. Ugh. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm digging this one. The nose detail is crucial. Yes. This little detail, this one little detail, like I love when artists put this little detail over the nose. I don't know why. It just scratches a certain itch. But yeah, I like this one. Yeah. And with that, I think we should be good actually. Yeah, because yeah, now it's 6 o'clock. It's basically we basically ran this for 3 hours. So, yeah. And again, I'll likely, if I don't send these out today, I'll probably send them out either tomorrow or at the beginning of the week, weekdays. So, yeah. So in review, we got this done, and we got this done. Yeah, I'm quite proud of these. So. I'll probably send this one out. I'll probably at the very least send this one out tonight, just because I'd like to post this one. But yeah. Will you continue more of the cons after stream? I probably will, because there's still quite a bit to get through. So what I'm likely going to do, at least for tonight, is keep continuing on sketching this out. Which, by the way, again, thank you all for putting your vote into the poll and everything. So, yeah, I'm going to try to experiment a little more with this look, with this character, and with this character, because Tracy has 2 hands. So there you go. And yeah. So so again, thank you all for coming out and checking out the stream. And again, just to make sure you all know, just one more shout out to Amanda, real quick. Again, one of our fellow outcasts who has done wonderful work on our own Tales of Outcasts. So again, let me open up the pages real quick just to make sure you guys see Checkout Lane along with one of the comics that she's done for us, just to make sure you know exactly who this is, because again, she does great work and she deserves all the attention, she deserves a bunch of attention, a bunch of follows, just more eyes on her comic. So again, this is one of the comics she's done for us. If I can get this thing to not flip out. Again, a lot of the Kintaro comics she has done for us, and they are really adorable. We love it every time she does it. And yeah, and again, this is Checkout Lane, her comic. So definitely check it out. And yeah, I think that's it for today. So again, thank you all for coming out. And yeah, again, thank you all for the commissions, and thank you all so much for your patience. I don't deserve your patience, and yet here it is. Again, we're gonna keep going through these. I don't know if I'll do another one this coming week. Like Gayer suggested, just 2 a month. I don't know. We'll see. If not bi-weekly, then at least 2 a month, maybe, for these. But anyway, again, thank you all. Thank you, and I gotta stop babbling now. So, have a good rest of the weekend, everyone. Take care out there. Be safe and be good people. Bye, everyone.